Hello, this is Joe with Just Below Average Model Cars, showing you a build that I put on my first video that I posted on my channel. All I did was a slideshow. I didn't know how to use my video software, and anyways, 100 subscriptions crept up on me, and 150 just crept up on me now too. So I said when I got to 150, I'd do a new video on this 1970 Cobra Jet Mustang. Now, what I used to build this kit was three kits. I had a 1970 Boss 429 kit, a 1969 Torino Talladega partial kit, and a Mach 1 kit. So this is what I used to build this kit from those three kits. Oops. Okay, so I used the hood, the Boss 302 hood out of the Mach 1 kit. And I used the wheels and tires out of the Mach 1 kit. And to make this one a little different, and the reason I got, oh, that came out this time. Okay, the reason I got the 428, or the Torino Talladega kit, was a partial kit. It had no body, but it had all the rest of the parts. Because it had the 1/24th scale 428 Cobra Jet. Stock with the stock air cleaner and manifolds and everything, which would have been the same exact motor that came in the 1970 Mustang. And I didn't want to make my original plan was to make this a 302 car with just a standard 302 in it. But when this Torino Talladega partial kit came up on eBay for sale for cheap, I thought, now there's a car I'd like to build. So I built me a standard Mustang. It's not totally accurate. The seats are from the Boss 429 kit, which are not the standard seats. I did fill in the clock on the passenger side of the dashboard, painted the dashboard black. It's got a console because it's molded in. And I used a steering wheel out of the Torino, which is a base model steering wheel. The wheels and tires, I think I said, were already from the Torino. Now let's look at the underside. Now, one of the modifications I had to do was to take this transmission crossmember and move it back just a little bit. So I took my razor saw and cut it off here and here, and moved it back. I set the engine in place, moved it back. I used a stock drive shaft. I had to make new motor mounts for the 428. They were a different style on the Torino kit as they were on the Mustang kit, so I made some mounts out of plastic, evergreen plastic, and got it mounted in that way. The exhaust system, this portion here, is from the Torino kit, and the rest of it's Mustang. And the rest of it's pretty much standard Mustang. What I do in all these kits is there's a little cutout here for the wheel, I guess. So I put a piece of strip stock over there to simulate the leaf spring. I do like to add the color codings on the drive shaft, on the springs. Like here, I put an X on the... I've seen some cars, some restored cars or non-restored cars that have these markings on them. They have markings on the front, green and yellow for left and right. Now, one thing I did in the engine compartment was I cut off the molded-in master cylinder and booster, filled that spot in, and used the master cylinder booster out of the Torino kit. And I added some extra detail to the back of the firewall to simulate where the heater box was and a heater blower motor. Now, one thing I had to do was leave out the radiator that goes underneath this radiator top here, because there's just not room for it. And that's about it. I wanted to show you guys this. Oh, what I used on these tires, since these are the tires that came with the Mach 1 kit. They don't come with any raised lettering on them or anything. So I had some Shabo. Some of you older guys might remember Shabo rub-on letters. So we used those for the tires. And this mirror was a parts box. I don't know what it's from, but it was out of my parts box. So I just wanted a base model Mustang that had the punch of the 428 Cobra Jet. The only clue that anybody might have when you see this is a little Cobra decal I put on there from the that Cobra decal is from the 69 Torino kit from AMT, as is the air cleaner decal. So for my 150th subscribers, thank you very much. I wanted to redo my first video to show you guys what this thing looks like a little bit in motion. So let's go outside and see what it looks like outside. Now I painted this Mustang with craft acrylic titanium gold and covered it with the wet look gloss lacquer from Testors, and did some wet sanding and polishing with bare metal foil polish. I did use bare metal foil around the windows, and I think it turned out really good. I'm really proud of this model, and I hope you like it. And that's for 150 subscribers. I thank you very much. Thank you for all the comments, all the likes, and don't forget, have a nice day.